At WWE Survivor Series, WarGames 2024, the stage is set for an intense showdown as Roman Reigns OG Bloodline takes on Solo Sikoa's faction in the classic double-ring WarGame structure. However, both teams still need a fifth member to complete their lineups. This week on Raw, the OG Bloodline was on the hunt for a final recruit, approaching WWE powerhouses like Rey Mysterio and Seth Rollins, only to face rejection. Solo Sikoa himself even reached out to the Visionary, but his approach was met with mockery instead of interest. In this video, we'll dive into the latest Raw developments and make predictions on who could be the fifth member of the OG Bloodline in this high-stakes WarGames clash. Number 3, OG Bloodline might convince Braun Breaker to join. Rey Mysterio, Kofi Kingston, and Seth Rollins have already turned down the OG Bloodline's offer to join their ranks. However, Jimmy Uso was also seen in discussion with Braun Breaker, leaving the outcome of their conversation unknown. This interaction opens the door for the OG Bloodline to potentially recruit the reigning Intercontinental Champion as their fifth member. Adding to the intrigue, Paul Heyman previously collaborated with Breaker in NXT, hinting at a solid connection with Roman Reigns' faction. This prior alliance strengthens the possibility of Breaker joining the Bloodline in the WarGames showdown. Number 2, Paul Heyman might bring a legendary name as a fifth member at WWE Survivor Series WarGames. Paul Heyman is currently away from WWE, but with the Bloodline saga intensifying, his return feels almost inevitable. If Heyman does come back, one high-profile recruit he could introduce as the fifth member is CM Punk. Following WrestleMania 40, Punk and Heyman shared a memorable reunion on SmackDown, highlighting their long-standing connection. Although Punk is currently recovering from an injury, his comeback, led by Heyman, could make him a surprise addition to the OG Bloodline. Known as the voice of the voiceless and a classic Paul Heyman guy, Punk's involvement in this WarGames clash would be a compelling fit. Number 1, Seth Rollins might be the fifth member despite rejection. Spoilers. Spoiler warning, the following contains spoilers for the upcoming episode of Raw. If you'd prefer to avoid spoilers, please exit this video. Although Seth Rollins turned down Roman Reigns' proposal for a reunion this week, there remains a possibility he could still join the OG Bloodline as their final member. The upcoming episode of WWE Raw will be pre-taped, and spoilers for this show have already surfaced. According to these spoilers, Rollins gets entangled in the Bloodline storyline once again. During his match against Bronson Reed, Solo Sikoa and his Bloodline faction attempt to interfere, only to be countered by the OG Bloodline members who come to Rollins' rescue. With this development, there appears to be a lingering chance that Rollins could ultimately join the OG Bloodline as their fifth member for Survivor Series, WarGames 2024. What's your take on this? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon for more interesting content like this in future. Till then, see you all in the next one. Thanks!